Today's Black History Buff Blitz is about the 7'2" kung fu fighting, book writing legend Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest players to ever grace the sport of basketball. Born Ferdinand Louis Alcindor Jr. on April 16, 1947 in New York City, Alcindor was always one of the tallest kids in his class and by the age of 9 stood an impressive 5'8". He began playing the sport of basketball at an early age, first impressing in high school and then after graduating in 1965, enrolling at the University of California, Los Angeles, eventually becoming the college game's greatest player. Alcindor won 3 national championships between 1967 and 1969, winning Most Outstanding Player each year. His dominance of the game was so supreme that in 1967, in order to restrict his talents, the NBA brought into effect a dunk ban, which was nicknamed by some as the Alcindor ban. Undeterred by this obviously racist attempt to dampen the natural prowess of black athletes, he simply adjusted his game and in so doing invented the skyhook, which went on to become his virtually unguardable signature move. As his career grew, so did his political activism, and in 1967 he joined Jim Brown's groundbreaking coalition of black athletes to discuss Muhammad Ali's protest against the Vietnam War. Alcindor's political activism grew even further when the following year he stood in solidarity with other black athletes and boycotted the 1968 Olympics. Media coverage of Alcindor soured somewhat after the boycott, and in one interview during NBC's Today Show, he was told by co-host Joe Garagiola that if he didn't like it in the US, he should move. A line still being used in the media to silence black voices to this very day.
Obviously and importantly, Omar has a history of launching vicious anti-Semitic screeds.
In 1971, Alcindor converted to Islam and adopted the name Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, which translates into humble, powerful servant, and continued to dominate basketball. When he left the league in 1989, aged 42, no player had ever scored more points, blocked more shots, won more MVP awards, played in more All-Star games, or logged more seasons. Phew. His list of achievements is phenomenal. Rookie of the Year, member of 6 championship-winning teams, 6-time NBA MVP, 2-time NBA Finals MVP, 19-time All-Star, 2-time scoring champion, plus 8 playoff records and 7 All-Star records. In 2011, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was declared cancer-free after having been diagnosed in 2009 with a rare form of leukemia, and in 2016, he was awarded a Presidential Medal of Freedom by Barack Obama. And in addition to all that, he has written several books, worked tirelessly in his community, and of course, fought Bruce Lee. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, we salute you. If you've enjoyed this episode or any of my content, please consider taking the step of joining my Patreon. To learn more about Black History, please check out the Black History Buff podcast, YouTube, Twitter, Pinterest, and website. Just Google Black History Buff and you'll find us there, or hit the link below. Oh, and if you enjoyed this, please share, because Black history is world history.